Imagine this. You park your car at home at night, plug in the charging cable, and the next morning your car is full. Quietly, safely, automatically. No gas station, no waiting lines, no engines. Just energy flowing silently while you sleep. For millions of EV owners around the world, this isn't the future. This is already real life. And for millions more, the biggest question isn't, should I buy an EV? It's, how does home charging actually work? Because behind that simple plug-in moment, there's a whole world of engineering, safety systems, battery chemistry, power management, and energy infrastructure silently working together. So today we're going to slow everything down. No hype, no confusing jargon, just a clear, simple, real-world breakdown of how EV home charging really works, what it means for your battery, your electricity bill, your daily routine, and the future of transportation. And before we begin, let's make one thing crystal clear. This video is for educational purposes only. Anything involving electrical systems must always be handled by a licensed professional. Now, let's plug in and begin. When people hear the phrase home charging, they often imagine a powerful machine or a complicated device. But in reality, the concept is simple. An electric vehicle isn't powered by gasoline, it's powered by stored energy in a battery pack. And that energy has to be replenished, just like charging your phone or laptop. At home, that happens in two main ways. One is slow but simple. The other is faster and more optimized for daily use. But in both cases, the idea is the same. Electricity flows from your home electrical supply into the onboard charger inside your car, and from there into the battery pack. Yes, the charger that actually manages the charging process is inside the car. The device on your wall, what most people call a charger, is really just a safe and controlled way of delivering power to the vehicle. And that difference matters because it explains why charging is smart, controlled, and far safer than most people think. Think of level 1 charging as the simple mode. It uses a standard home socket in many countries. You plug in, and the car begins topping up slowly over many hours. This isn't designed for road trips or emergency refills. It's designed for people who drive normally each day, go to work, go home, sleep, and don't mind waiting overnight. Then there's level 2 charging. You can think of this as the dedicated EV charging lane. It uses a more powerful electrical supply, installed and configured by professionals, and it allows your car to add energy much faster than a normal plug-in. For many households around the world, this has become the sweet spot for EV ownership. Quiet, automatic, routine. You come home, you plug in, you wake up full. Charging an EV changes your relationship with transportation. For most people, gas stations are a weekly ritual. Drive, wait, pay, leave. But EV ownership flips that logic. You don't go somewhere to fill. Your car fills while you live your life. Most EV drivers discover something surprising after a few months. They rarely arrive home empty. They simply top up a little each night. It's like always having a full tank waiting without thinking about it. And for many, that sense of convenience is the real revolution. Now let's answer the question everyone has. Is EV charging safe? The short answer is yes. When done correctly by licensed professionals, modern charging systems are designed with multiple layers of protection. Your vehicle constantly monitors temperature, voltage, and battery health. It knows when to slow down, it knows when to balance the battery cells, it knows when to stop completely. And if anything looks abnormal, the system simply shuts down. There's no open flame, no fumes, no ignition system, just controlled energy flow, regulated at every stage. And this is exactly why installation and setup are always handled by certified electricians. Not because EVs are unsafe, but because electricity itself requires training and expertise. Another big question people ask is, does home charging make your electricity bill explode? The truth is more balanced and more interesting. Charging an EV does increase your electricity usage, but at the same time, it removes fuel spending. So instead of paying at the pump, you simply shift that cost into your household power bill, often at a lower total cost depending on location, electricity rates, and driving habits. Many regions also offer time of use rates, meaning electricity costs less at night. And since most EVs charge while you sleep, that pairing can be incredibly efficient. But the biggest benefit isn't just the cost, it's predictability. No price spikes, no surprise fuel costs, just steady energy consumption you can plan for. Let's go a little deeper, but keep it simple. Inside your EV battery are thousands of tiny individual cells working together like a giant energy bank. When you plug in, the car doesn't simply dump power into the battery. It carefully manages the charge, monitoring temperature, balancing energy across cells, reducing power near the top, and protecting the battery's lifespan. This is why EVs can drive hundreds of thousands of miles when treated well. Modern battery systems aren't just storage units, they're intelligent energy ecosystems. And charging at home, smoothly, gradually, predictably, is actually one of the healthiest ways to charge an EV. People also ask, how long does charging really take? But the real answer depends on one key idea. You don't normally charge from empty to full. You simply top up the distance you drove that day. If you drove 30 to 50 miles, your car simply replaces that energy overnight, quietly, automatically. So instead of thinking like a gas driver, EV drivers think like smartphone users. Low stress, frequent topping up, rarely empty, cold weather, hot summers, highway driving, city traffic. Yes, these do change charging and range, but your car is built for it. Battery management systems heat and cool the pack. Charging speeds adjust. Energy flow is optimized all automatically. And over time, drivers adapt too, building new habits effortlessly. Fast chargers and the big, powerful DC stations are incredible engineering achievements, but here's the key difference. They're designed for travel. Home charging is designed for daily life. Just like you don't refuel your car every night at a highway truck stop, you don't need fast charging for ordinary commuting. Home charging quietly handles most daily needs. Public chargers handle the rest. Together, they form a complete ecosystem. Once again, and this is important, anything involving electrical systems must always be handled by a licensed professional. This video is educational only. Understanding the system is powerful, but installation and electrical work are never DIY. Safety first, always. Now let's look at the future. Battery technology is evolving. Energy storage is improving. New chemistries like aluminum ion and sodium ion are being researched. And one day, we may see even faster, cooler running, safer charging systems integrated directly into homes, solar panels, and smart grids. Imagine a world where your home produces clean energy, stores it, and charges your car, automatically optimizing for cost and sustainability. That future is closer than most people think. So the next time someone asks, how does EV home charging actually work? You'll know the real answer. It's not magic. It's not complicated. It's simply smart energy. Delivered safely, quietly, and automatically while you live your life. And for many people, that silent convenience is the biggest change of all. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoy real-world technology, factory innovation, and the future of EVs, stay connected here on Prodexia AI, because the story of electric transportation has only just begun.